Welcome to Eatguide Seafood Kitchen with a new recipe. Cauliflower soup with fresh green peas and curry flavored shrimp. It's an easy balanced recipe, healthy seafood. It's a lovely color with Asian flavor and crispy texture. Now you go out to the supermarket or the greengrocer and buy some cauliflower, you buy some bouillon cubes, some flour, some butter, some fresh shrimps, some olive oil, some pumpkin seeds, some white peppercorn, some lime, of course some salt, and some nice fresh peas, green peas, and some dry sherry, and some curry powder. Now you're ready. You line it up on the table and boil some water, half a liter per person. When the water is boiled, you dissolve the bouillon cube into the water, into the hot water, and you stir in the saucepan, maybe 2-liter saucepan, until the bouillon cube is dissolved. You turn up the heat to maximum and continue stirring until the cube has disappeared. Now you cut the cauliflower in small pieces, and you also mix the butter on the floor. The cauliflower must be washed first and then cut into small buckets, ready to eat, not too big, not too small. Add them into the hot boiling broth and let them stay there for maybe maximum 5 minutes. Add some white peppercorn milled in a Jamie Oliver hand mill. It's very easy, and the flavor will evolve rapidly. You can add just a little salt, but not too much. Salt can be added in the end. Now the frozen butter can be submerged into a measuring cup of metal into the boiling water, and the flour is added, and it is mixed to a small ball that will be added later to the broth or to the soup. This picture shows the mixing of the butter and the flavor. Now you wash the peas and peel them. The peas are fresh. They can be eaten directly. The shrimps must be peeled as well. Remove the shell. It's very easy. Begin with the head, go towards the tail, and remove the tail. Remove the stomach part, and then it's ready to eat. Now the peas are added into the soup with the cauliflower. Just let them stay there for maximum 1 minute. Now you cut the lime into 2 halves. Take half of the lime and to flavor the shrimps. Meanwhile, you remove the cauliflower and the peas with a skimmer from the saucepan into a small container. Do it gently. Don't destroy the peas and the cauliflower. Now let them stay there and turn on maximum heat so the broth begins to boil rapidly. Add the ball of butter and flour and dissolve it entirely into the soup. Stir about 2 minutes. Continue stirring and then stop the boiling with 1 tablespoon of dry sherry and remove the saucepan from the heat. Turn down to 0 because now the egg yolk, 1 egg yolk will be added. Pasteurized egg yolk is probably the best. And after stirring, you can take back the cauliflower and the peas into the soup. The soup is now ready. Now you need to take a frying pan and add some olive oil. Maybe half a teaspoon is enough. And after that, after the oil has been heated, you add the pumpkin seeds. Maybe 1 tablespoon is sufficient. Let them fry on the pan until they turn brownish. but not popping like popcorns. Remove them from the pan into a small container and then put the pan back in place and add some curry powder, maybe half a teaspoon. You can make it stronger or less stronger. And then first fry the curry powder for maybe 1 minute. Add half a teaspoon oil and then add the limed shrimp and let them stay on the frying pan for maximum 1 minute, just so they take up some of the curry flavor. Now we're ready to eat, and serve a glass of dry white wine. Cool. Now you can serve the soup. First the cauliflower and the pea soup, and then put some shrimps on top of that and some of the nice curry sauce. And on the very top of that, the pumpkin seeds, the crispy pumpkin seeds. Now you see a picture of the nice meal. It is delicious. It is crispy. It is a very nice coloration, white, green, orange, red. And it is sufficient for one person, but it can also be divided in smaller parts just as a starter. But as a main course, you need to have about half a liter per person. I wish you a pleasant evening. I wish you a very good and delicious meal. It is healthy, it is seafood, and you can of course change the recipe as you want and use it as a starting point. Also, you can maybe experiment yourself. I wish you a pleasant meal. Goodbye from Eatguide. This is all for now.